Yo, what's going on? So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that happened the other day. I'm gonna kind of keep this video looking a little bit not bland and boring of just me talking directly to the camera. As a matter of fact, let's get a little bit of movement going on here with face tracking. Yeah, let's do a little bit of this first of all. So this is gonna keep a little bit of I guess style and substance to the video, but also I'm going to just add random B-roll footage using story blocks from LumaFusion throughout the video, and kind of like this one right here. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And hopefully it's not too distracting, but just the right amount of distracting from this serious thing I want to talk to you about. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I am a major, huge, massive, all the words, fan of Korg Gadget. I've used Korg Gadget 1. As a matter of fact, that's the first app that got me into beat making in a mobile way. It was the first app that I used on my wife's iPad, actually, during our honeymoon years ago. And from that point all the way to now, where Korg Gadget 3 is a thing, I've been using Gadget all the time, and I just really, really, really love the workflow. It just speaks to me, and it just makes sense for me. And sorry, I have this in front of me. I talked about this in my last video, and I talked about how the 9 button was sometimes stuck down. And just now it was stuck, so I just pressed it to Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand here. So yes, I'm a big fan of the app, of the DAW. I just invested a lot of money in it as well, right? I paid $10 a pop for many of the gadgets. I don't have them all, but I have maybe about 70% of them or something like that. And as a content creator, I am in a place now where I understand what I bring to the table. I understand the pros and cons of doing collaborations with companies and things like that. And as someone who has released a few videos about Gadget on YouTube, and I think I'm kind of like one of the premier authoritative figures on the app in terms of people making content talking about it. I would say Sound Test Room is up there as well, and Jocko Pak, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Both of them, I've learned a lot from their content as well. And, I would say us three are the three people that have spoken about Gadget on our YouTube channels, right? And I've had a really great success at reaching out to companies and seeing if they want to collaborate, right? Like, okay, I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for a code maybe to the app, if it's one that I haven't tried yet, or a handful of codes for the app, or one code for the app to do a giveaway on my channel to provide for you guys, right? To say, oh, there's people that, I don't know, use Gadget, but are on the fence about possibly buying one of these new gadgets that just got released. Send me a code for $10. I can pay $10 for one. I can do it. It's not a big deal, right? But there's a certain thing here that I'm kind of understanding and paying closer attention to. And that is, Korg I reached out to a long while ago and asking if they wanted to support the channel in any way, and we can collab on stuff, just like I do with many other app developers, Koala, Loopy, Cubasis, who else? I mean, a whole lot. Imaginando, pretty much everyone, Flip, Andrew Wong, I don't have my iPad in front of me, but pretty much every app that I've reached out to, like, people get back to me because they must like my work and they must respect it, I guess, and I appreciate that. And they do a giveaway, they have some codes, et cetera, et cetera. But Korg did not. And as someone who, there's not a sense of entitlement. Like, everyone can make their own decisions, right? They're not forced to do it. I can't make anyone do anything, right? But I was a little bit taken aback by their response. I mean, it was a respectful response, right? It was basically, at this time, we're not looking to partner. But from my end, it's confusing to me, honestly. It's confusing where I guess what I'm asking for is, okay, you guys just came out with Korg Gadget 3. It's a huge, I'll never forget the day, right, when Korg Gadget 2 and when Korg Gadget 3 got announced. I'm ecstatic. I woke up at 3 in the morning. I saw that someone commented on a Korg Gadget 2 video of mine, and they were like, yo, check out Korg Gadget 3. It got announced. And I'm like, is this fake or real? Because I've been dreaming about and thinking about this for so long. And what I was interested in is getting access to more of the gadgets, essentially, right? Like I said, I bought about 70% of them. So I didn't buy any of the two new ones. And there's a handful of other ones like the Sega Genesis one and a few others that I'm curious about checking out. Like I really am genuinely curious about using them and, kind of treating my iPad as my premier destination for DAW-based music production. I mean, I'm using Ableton a little bit more now, my new MacBook M3, and jury's still out on how fun and how much that is right for me versus Gadget, which still to this day seems so much more instantaneous and so much more just fun to get ideas started and stuff, right? But I don't know. I was basically seeing if they wanted to send me the access to the remaining gadgets that I don't have, and in exchange for me doing a review that I'm not charging for, right? I'm gonna talk about it and get more people. I'm sure there's gonna be people, at least one or two people that are gonna, maybe more than that are gonna buy the app or buy these additional add-ons as a result of my video. And so I don't know. Like for me, I felt just like, damn, that's pretty wild, but okay, that's your response. All right, no problem, I guess. But from my perspective, I think the decision that I need to make, and I was gonna field it to you guys, and I can do that. You can sound off, feel free in the comments. But I think my big thing right now is like, all right, that's how they're responding. So certainly I still want to use the app. I'm not boycotting them. They didn't do anything, like that, right? I'm not boycotting and not using it anymore, but do I want to dedicate time showcasing the app? And the answer to that question is probably not, right? What good is it in showcasing an app and helping the brand? So it's really interesting, to be honest with you guys. So it's kind of like this, like if I'm super excited about it, then showcasing it can be good for my channel because I'm just genuinely excited. I'm genuinely talking about it. There's no strings attached or anything. And people obviously can detect when people are being authentic and stuff in videos. So that might get views, right? People might view it and all that stuff. And it might help my brand some, although probably not that much because Gadget's not like, it's not what I want to be known for. I mean, I just want to be known as a music lifestyle brand and person who's honest with his audience and who's himself in his videos and who gets excited about certain things and talks about them and, that type of thing. And that, as I mentioned in the previous video, and I'll say it again here, like 2024 and onward for my channel, like the theme for this channel is authenticity, right? It's not anything else but that. It's authenticity about things that excite me. And most of it will have to do with music. Some of it will have to do with other things, I'm sure. But I don't know. I just felt kind of, disappointed about that and just kind of thoughtful about what does that mean for how I display and how often I display using their app and stuff. So I don't know. Jury's still out, trying to figure that out still. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because, quite frankly, I find it kind of an interesting thing to kind of show a peek behind the curtain. And I've thought a little bit about like, do you want to share private details about brand partnerships and this and that? And the answer is, yeah, when I feel like talking about it, hell yeah, I do. Like, I want to talk to you guys about it. I want people to be aware of some of the things that happen kind of behind the scenes. And there's going to be, if you guys are interested in hearing more, there's a lot more, things that I've learned and things I've experienced in the past several years being a content creator that now I'm more aware, more experienced, more confident, right, in what I bring to the table. And, I'm interested in knowing how often to talk about it, but if you guys are interested in this stuff, like by all means, I definitely want to talk about it a lot more. Now, one more thing I'll share, little kind of divergent thing to discuss, but I'll probably talk about it a lot more in a subsequent video. But I have been using my Nord Piano 5 with my OP1 field, and I've been playing stuff and recording it to tape and looping and doing piano practice and piano improvisation and all kinds of stuff. And it's a lot of fun. I'm having a great time doing it. And I was thinking about, like, I've been thinking about sample packs for a while. I've been thinking about things to provide for my community and things like that. And I fielded the question on my community tab, which I plan to be a lot more active on moving forward. Like I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff on that community tab. So be on the lookout for that. But I wanted to know if people were interested in getting access to these tapes as, I think, WAV files slash tape files. Meaning, if you have an OP1, I'm gonna give you access as a maybe probably channel memberships. I'm thinking, if you're a member of the channel, like I'll find a way to have that be one of the perks that you guys get. And then from there, you have like 6 minutes per tape, right? 8 tapes or whatever. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll do one tape at a time, not all 8 in one shot. Maybe I'll do one tape at a time, once a month or once every week or whatever cadence makes sense that I'm able to deliver. But from there, there's going to be just like a treasure trove potentially of Khordmaster musical ideas, some of which are going to be terrible and some of which might be super interesting and inspiring that you guys can do whatever you want with. And then as we move forward, someone else, Crumhat, I think his name is, shout out if you're watching this, was talking about like my CM15 mic and my voice. He said my voice is amazing. Is it amazing? I'm going closer because the microphone's there. I'm not using the wireless mic thing here. But he was like, yeah, ad lib sample pack. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that too. So maybe one day I'll just get the music stuff rolling with the keys and the chords and all that. And then one day I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to come in here and I'm going to record a sample pack for, what is this? These are 6-minute length of the tape. Connect my CM15, come in this room here, grab it, and then just start talking and making weird sounds and doing all kinds of things and be like, oh, all right, this is this week's thing. You guys can use this and put it into your music or whatever. And then I would just ask people to tag me in it as they use it maybe or something like that. I don't know. I think that's a really good idea. Maybe this whole thing becomes a separate video. Because now I'm kind of like, yeah, actually it will. Okay, so I'm cutting the video. Everything prior to this is the end of that video. And this is the second video. So I will say one more thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support. And I look forward to just continued dialogue, continued openness, directness, and this continued therapeutic aspect of what this channel can become for me to be able to just talk about things and be a lot more just free and open. Like, I don't care how I look right now. I have this raggedy shirt on. I didn't shower today. I just like, I'm like, let me just get back into just this rhythm. Let me get back into this rhythm. All right. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in this whole, loop tape sample pack thing that I'm working towards here, let me know in the comments below. You may have missed the community post, and that's fine. Also, shame on you for missing the community post. How dare you? How dare you miss the community? Nah, just kidding. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. I'm curious. I'm going to do it regardless because I think 20 plus people already on the comment said yes, they would be interested. So I'm going to do it. But I'm just interested if other people are as well. Maybe 100 people are interested. That'd be cool. That'd be really interesting to see. All right. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.